We are Group 7, and the title of our presentation is The Energy in Our Life. And this is the content, and there are 6 objects. And number 1 is what is the main energy in the respective centuries. Number 2, what are the main energies now and where are they from? Number 3, the advantage and defect. Number 4, the war of fighting for the energy sources. Number 5, exploiting of new energy and substitution. Number 6, nuclear power and environment and economic in Taiwan. And I'm going to tell you guys the main use of energy in each period. But in the beginning, I want to talk about how important is the energy. And from the time you wake up to you go to sleep at night, and energy has been involved in many aspects. For example, the alarm clock and electric toothbrush, and even the clothes we wear every day, which was made by the factory and was powered by electricity. Almost all the things we use every day couldn't be made or used without energy. So now just imagine that if our life without energy, how will our life become? Living in the darkness or stay in the dorm with 30 degrees without air conditioning, or even you want to go somewhere and you didn't have motorcycle or MRT, you only go somewhere you want to go only on foot. It can be seen that energy has affected our life a lot. So next, I'm going to say is the evolution of energy sources, and I divided to 5 parts. Before the 18th century and Industrial Revolution, early 20th century, late 20th century, and mid 21st century. I'm going to show you the chart. Here's the chart. From the beginning of history up to Industrial Revolution. Before the Industrial Revolution, mankind's use of energy only by animal or biomass sources. But by the mid-19th century, the Industrial Revolution brought a huge shift on energy. And that is, we started to use the coal to use some steam engines. And going to 20th century, the major reliance was on coal, but another gradual shift toward higher energy content source like oil. And in the 20th century, the petroleum product has increases, and so the demand for the oil has also increased. And to the mid 21st century, characterized by some major shift in energy sources. A very important change is that we started to use some hydrogen sources. And here are energy we mainly use in each period. And this is my part finish.
I'm here going to say that nowadays our daily life can live without energy sources like petroleum and natural gases and coals, but their supplies aren't infinitely, and the main energy we use. Next page. And the main energy we use now is the forms like petroleum, coals, natural gases, hydroelectric power, nuclear power, and biomass energy. At the top of the three, petroleum, coals, natural gases, their supplies occupies almost 85% of the total world's energy supply. And at the restrictions of our current techniques and the cost that we predict that the petroleum may provide us for about 40 years and coals may provide us for about 62 years, and natural gases may provide us for about 227 years. Now, next page. And the relationship between the energy and humanities. It says that if any countries who controls the oils, then who controls the wars? Because the energy sources they provides the energy, let the machine to work. So it also affects us a lot, the economics, and sometimes politics, and some diplomacies. Maybe that many countries now still worry about their energies is not enough. They maybe have to cooperate with the other countries, like maybe making some tubes through some countries to like Russia. Some countries maybe have to construct the tubes to transfer the oils. So they have to negotiate with the tubes through those countries. The tubes through those countries, they have to negotiate with them and maybe pay some money for them. And some wars and conflicts. I'm not very explicitly tell you what wars or what conflicts. Yeah. And next page. Next page. And I want to say here is that the distribution of the main energy, oils. And the main energy provides is at here, Middle East. And Middle East, the regions in here, the countries who provides the world's most oils is the Kingdom of the Saudi Arabia, and the second is the Iran, and third is Iraq, and fourth is Kuwait. And next region is North America. North America, the top one is Canada, and second is USA, and the third is Mexico. And in the Asia parts that mainly provide the oil supplies is Russia, and Central Asia. The countries in the Central Asia is Kazakhstan. And in the Africa, the region mainly provides the oils is the countries in the North Africa and the countries in the Gulf of the Guinea, Gulf, Gulf of the Guinea of the Western Africa.
It's my turn to show everyone more information. And first I want to say, because the amount of the oil and coal is less than before, so people need to find another energy to replace them. In addition to the wind and solar energy, which are familiar with everyone, biofuels and natural gas are new stars. They may have the chance to replace petroleum too. First, I want to introduce the way how wind and solar energy produce electricity. That's wind energy. A wind power plant has to erect in an adequate wind place, like relative high mountains. Then it's building many wind generators like this, and pulling string to connect them with power plants. Then distribute electricity. But if the wind is too big, the fan blades will rotate too fast, thus breaking the machine inside the fan, and they are difficult to repair. The fans also make noises and cause ecological damage like that one. When birds migrate, they may roll into the bed. The solar cell power generations use silicon panels like this. The panels absorb heat and then convert into electricity. The area of the panel is big, and you can install it on the top floor of your house. But its efficiency is low. You have to install many panels to reach the consumption, and it is affected by the weather. If it rains, you can use the solar generators. These two ways to produce electricity have some advantages in common. They cause no pollution and it is hospitable. Second, I want to talk about is biomass energy. Biomass energy uses organic matters as biofuels. For example, wood chips, rice crops, or animal carcasses, or the leftovers. And because they are all waste, so biomass energy have two profits. They can deal with the waste and generate energy, and the energy is cheap. And you can get the energy soon. And it's environmental friendly. But the advantage of it also its defects. It's low efficiency, and the ingredients of it usually has too much water and that's not convenient. You can use crops grows to make it true. However, you need many lands to grow the ingredient. And usually this kind of material are grown in Africa. But that makes then some agricultural products can be well served, thus causing more starvation and poverty. And let's measure gas hydrate. What is natural gas hydrate? It's methane hydrate.
What's methane hydrate?
Methane hydrate is 甲烷。甲烷。
甲烷。
固态甲烷。Like solid ice, and they are distributed under the sea. And this is the test it exists. And it can be burned directly and less pollution, but it is hard to exploit. If it suffers destruction, may cause serious disaster like tsunami and sea bottom landslide and make the greenhouse effect more serious. And at the end, I want to add is fuel cell. I think most of you might learn in senior high school. It uses oxygen or some oxidants to have an oxidation reduction reaction. Turn chemical energy into electricity in the battery. The most common material is hydrogen. Its operating principle is that the electron passes through the positive pole to the negative pole in electrolyte to generate direct current. The thing left are water and heat, so it is no pollution. And it is high efficiency, but the fuel batteries, the price is high because the protein exchange membrane or the plankton catalysts inside it are very expensive. And the ingredient can be used directly. The material has to be converted into pure substance, and we still don't have enough skills to turn the materials well.
Okay, let's focus on Taiwan and heritage. Okay, before my presentation, can you let me know, do you agree or oppose to build the nuclear power plant? Please raise your hand. Agree? No. Opposed to build? Okay.
Is there a neutral option?
Yeah, okay.
Maybe
Teacher.
next time.
Okay, next page. And this is a demonstration for opposed to nuclear power. Okay, next page. Okay, but if we don't have nuclear power, there are 5 problems. And the first problem is electric energy shortage, because we don't have one more electric nuclear power plant, and we don't have enough energy. And because Taiwan is an island, so we can borrow energy from other country. Yeah. And the second point, alternative energy source increase electric expenses. Because if we start building nuclear power plants, and we must have to replace it by coal and other gas, or it must increase the electric expenses. And the third point, economic impact, like Fukushima, like Fuda. It countered the nuclear disaster, and it lost much money. Yeah. And the fourth point, it's difficult to achieve the goal for carbon emission reduction. Taiwan government has a goals to reduce the carbon emission, but if we start building nuclear power plants, and we have to replace it by coal and like gas, it must increase more and more carbon. So it's hard to achieve the goal for carbon emission reduction. And the last point, terrible experience for stopping building the fourth nuclear power plant. About 20 years ago, Taiwan has the fourth nuclear power plant has been stopped at that time. But at that time, it caused many like economic or daily essentials or other things. Okay, next page. Okay. This is a chart about the nuclear energy and the gas energy and fuel energy. Okay, next page. I think most people don't like to build the nuclear power plant because Fukushima, this accident. Okay, next page. Nuclear power plant have four disadvantages. The first point is nuclear rubbish pollutes our environment. Like, see this picture is a coral sample, and it's because nuclear power plant need much water to calm down its head, so the water will increase its temperature, and the high temperature will cause the coral bleaching. Yeah. And the second, the nuclear radiation causes people deform. Like some Chernobyl, everybody know? Yeah, okay. It caused many people, no hands, no feet, and any other. Yeah. And the third point, we don't know whether nuclear power plant is safe or not. The third point is the important point everybody wants to know. Yeah. Okay. The fourth point is nuclear disaster causes family separate. Like Fukushima, their pets like dogs or family must be separate because the condition is emerged and they don't have enough time to take them go. Okay, next page. And see the picture, the baby his head is big because radiation. And like the rabbit, it's cute, but it doesn't have any ears. And the butterfly, see its wings is small and maybe can't fly and it will be eaten by other animals. Okay, let's see a video. Sorry, wait a moment. Sorry, there's a problem. I told you the website is called 被遗忘的动物们. A video recording is in Fukushima. Is about the dog and their master is being separated. Yeah. Our presenter is over. Thank you. Q&A, yes. Sorry, wait a moment. The first question is, make 3 examples about fuel volume people use now. And the second is, what are the advantages of solar energy? And the third question is, what are the advantages of biomass energy? And what are the disadvantages of wind energy? What factor causes coral bleaching? And the number 6 is, what occupies the supply of 85% of our total energy sources nowadays? 3 facts. And number 7 is, can you live without any electric appliance? Why? And number 8 is, do you agree or oppose to build the nuclear power plants? Why? Number 9 is, make an example about relation between energy and Earth. And number 10 is, which region has the most storage of the petroleum in the world?
Okay. Anyone? Number 3. What are the advantage of biomass energy? Environmentally friendly. Sorry? Overshoot. Oh, cheap. Is that right? Yes. How does it work anyway? Biomass energy. You mentioned about some leftovers. Do you just burn it? Burn the biomass, you mean? To produce energy. Produce heat by burning the biomass. But why does it take a lot of land to produce energy? Because in your slide it says it needs a lot of land.
Some countries use crops to make the biomass energy, and usually they plant the material in the undeveloped country, like Africa. So Africa people plant many materials in their country, and let's decrease their agricultural products.
So people grow these crops just to burn them to produce heat.
No.
I don't understand. How does it work? How does it produce energy?
And some will